If you're looking for an area in San Diego that is the complete package, I'm talking plenty of things to do, walkability, gorgeous neighborhoods, top rated schools, and still being very close to the beach, this is going to be the complete guide to Carmel Valley here in San Diego. We're going to talk about everything you should know about this place, everything from housing prices to things to do, the pros and cons, all the stuff you're really going to want to know. Let's go. By the way, my name is Nick, and you guys are reaching out all the time, and we absolutely love helping you guys out. So if you're thinking about making a move in or around San Diego, just shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you save a ton of time and help you with your real estate goals here in San Diego. Now, as I already mentioned, Carmel Valley is a place that a lot of people seem to really be gravitating towards. We're always getting questions on this. We're showing homes over here. People absolutely love this place. And the whole goal of this video is to really break down everything you should really know about this place and why it is so great. But I also want to share some of the negative things just so you kind of can know if, hey, Carmel Valley is the right place for you, or hey, maybe this is not. Let's move on to something else. Now, let's go ahead and start with a few of the pros and the negatives. One of the first positives is going to be the location, hands down. This is one of my favorite locations here in San Diego because you're still in North San Diego, but it's very coastal and you're right there north of Highway 56. You got the Interstate 5 right next to you, which is great for accessibility. You can shoot up north if you need to go up there. You can shoot downtown to the airport if you need to within about 30 minutes if there's no traffic. Not to mention the beach is literally in your backyard, about 10 minutes probably from your doorstep. So you can't beat that. And the next huge positive is going to be these schools. These are some of the top rated public schools in all of San Diego. You can look on greatschools.org, niche.com, a few other websites out there, and you will see that it is continually rated very high, 8s, 9s, even 10s on some of the schools over there. Another pro is going to be the curb appeal here. Once you start driving around and really getting a feel for some of these neighborhoods and the shopping centers even, you will notice it is very clean. It is very well manicured. There's a lot of pride of ownership, and you can especially tell that when you're driving through some of these neighborhoods. So that's a big turn on for a lot of people. Now, the last thing that I think is a huge positive is the accessibility to shopping and dining. You have really big shopping centers, which we're going to dive into soon. But now let's head into some of these negatives. The first one being the high cost of living over here, especially when it comes to the homes. It is not cheap over here. We're going to talk a little bit about prices in a little bit. So this is kind of a negative. And the second one is going to be, if you're looking for an area that does not have a homeowners association, don't look in Carmel Valley. Carmel Valley, every single neighborhood is going to have an HOA. And last but not least, if you want something with a big, beautiful lot, be prepared to bring a big premium here because a lot of the homes are on smaller lots. They're going to have more of a tract home style feel to them. So just expect that. And while we're on the topic of housing, let's keep it here for a second. And let me explain to you what the housing is like here in Carmel Valley, because the style of homes is really going to vary by neighborhood. And a huge thing that people love here is most of the homes are pretty new, in my opinion. A lot of the construction here started really in the early 2000s, all the way up to about 2021. And there's still some areas where we're still seeing some new construction. Not a whole lot of it happening, but it is still happening here and there. But at the same time, you do have a few little areas and neighborhoods where homes were built in the 1980s. But if you ask me, a majority of these homes here in Carmel Valley are updated. They have those more modern floor plans where it's a little bit more spacious, updated bathrooms and things like that. So they're a little bit more turnkey. Now, most of your options are going to be single family detached homes here in Carmel Valley, but you do still have some options for townhomes and condos as well, especially if you're looking for some walkability. I personally think that a lot of the walkability is closer to those condos and those townhomes. So if you're looking for a townhome or condo, these are great options still because A, you're going to have less maintenance, and B, you can bring a little bit smaller of a budget and find something. Now, when it does come to the home prices here, Carmel Valley is going to be one of the more expensive places to call home, with the median home value currently sitting at about $1.8 million. And to be completely realistic and help you guys try to figure out budget, your detached options really aren't going to start to open up until about $1.5, $1.6 million. And if you want something bigger, turnkey, a bigger lot, expect to bring around $2.5 million, going well up to $4 or $5 even $7 million if you're looking in the preserves. So it really depends on what you are looking for. Now, if you're okay with a townhome or a condo, you want something with less maintenance, you can definitely find some lower price options starting at about $700,000 going up to about $1.5 million. And if you guys are getting any value from this video, it would mean the world to us if you hit that like button down below. And if you guys are looking to make the move here and get that process started, we would love to help you with your real estate goals. All of our information is down below. Now that you know a little bit about the prices, what are these neighborhoods like? Where are you going to live? Well, first off, it's very, very consistent here in Carmel Valley. It's very clean. It's very well maintained, like I mentioned. So once you start driving through these neighborhoods, you're going to notice that consistency, which is awesome. But depending on what you're looking for, it could really vary. You're going to have some areas that are gated. You're going to have others that are not gated. If you go just south of the 56 to a neighborhood known as Del Mar Mesa, you're going to have some of the more expensive options down there. You got a lot of custom home sites. You're going to have gated communities like Alta Del Mar. You got the Preserve. Very, very nice area with trails just right in your backyard right there. And then you also have areas like Pacific Highlands Ranch, which is on the east side of Carmel Valley. And this is going to be probably your newest addition to Carmel Valley. And it even has its own shopping center, which is really cool. You're going to have a Trader Joe's over there. You're going to have a fitness center. You're going to have plenty of dining options. Just a lot of things to do just in that little region over there. And especially if you're the type of individual or family who just really values that walkability, where you can walk out your front door, you can take your dog on a walk really easily, and there's plenty of green spaces and parks. And I'm not talking just right out front of somebody's house where your dog is going to the bathroom. I'm talking about actual parks close by. You are going to have plenty of options in all of these various neighborhoods. So what's there to do in Carmel Valley? Well, first off, if you are a very active person and you just are looking for maybe a more of an active lifestyle, or you just want to maintain that, Carmel Valley is going to be a great fit because you have plenty of outdoor stuff. Even just south of the 56, like I mentioned, you have plenty of beautiful trail systems. You're going to have parks all over the place here. So whether you want to have a picnic or go throw the ball for the dog, just that type of stuff, this is going to be an awesome location. Now, if you're looking for shopping amenities to be close, you have a ton of great shopping amenities. And just to name a few, you're going to have the Del Mar Heights Town Center, which is a giant town center. You have Skydeck there, which if you're looking to go impress your friends, or you're just looking to hang out in town and go to have a good fancy date night, you have like 10 options just in the Skydeck. This place is awesome. I recommend going to the bar in the middle, grabbing a cocktail, then going and walking around and seeing what sounds good, because you have every type of option in there. It's a lot of fun. Not to mention you have One Paseo, which is going to be right across the street. You got a ton of great dining options in there. You got Nick's Del Mar. You're going to have North Italia. You have shopping galore in there, and it's a very high-end upscale center, which is awesome. So this just creates fun things to do and just getting out of the house. Not to mention the beach. The beach is only going to be a few minutes away from you. It's just right on this other side of the freeway. So this location is awesome when it comes to accessibility. You can shoot up to North San Diego if you want to go to Leucadia, Oceanside, Encinitas. You can shoot down south really fast if you want to go to La Jolla and check out some beaches down there. Or you can just go to Del Mar, which is just right in your backyard, and go have a day over there. Now, I'm sure a big draw for you if you are considering Carmel Valley is these schools. You already heard me mention that these are some of the best public schools in all of San Diego. You have schools that are rated 8s, 9s, and even 10s all day long over here, and these are all your public options. And if you're looking for some private school options, you have Cathedral Catholic High School. This is probably one of the most notable high schools, or I should say private high schools, in all of San Diego County. It's very sought after. And even me growing up in North San Diego, I went to high school in San Marcos, and I had a lot of friends that I met, especially later on in life, that actually grew up in Vista or Escondido or Carlsbad, and they actually went to Cathedral Catholic High School. But besides Cathedral Catholic, you have other places like Canyon Crest Academy, which is another high school just right there in Pacific Highlands Ranch. So you have a great amount of school options, which seems to be the biggest draw over here. So make sure you're doing a little bit more research on school. Carmel Valley is one of those areas that people love calling home, but is it the right fit for you? Well, hopefully this video was able to break a lot of this area down for you and just help give you the pros and the cons and either eliminate it or make it a prime target on your list. So We would love to be a real estate resource for you guys and really help you figure out which neighborhood is going to be the best for you and that you're going to love for years to come. So make sure you guys are reaching out. All of our information is right there down below. And don't forget to check out a couple of these videos here that'll probably be extremely helpful as well. I'll see you there.